Anyone who walked the whole length of the country just to get here has earned my attention. You looking to join up too?
We're building something big here. Don't get left behind. Find, protect, and preserve.
Any news? Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas. Of course. What'd you want to know? The Brotherhood of Steel is a... well, I guess you'd call it a military organization. Founded originally out in California around when the bombs fell. We're dedicated to rebuilding society and preserving old technology. Keeping the mistakes of the past from being repeated, you know? One of the members from California could tell you more, I'm sure. Oh, it's an honor. I know that sounds like some recruiting poster nonsense, but really, it is. I finally feel like I'm part of something meaningful. Building a better world alongside other people who've committed their lives to that cause. Sure, sometimes it means doing guard shifts in the rain, but hey, small price to pay for real purpose, right? Pretty sure that's strategic information I'm not supposed to just give out to anybody that asks. Stay safe out there. I used to work with the folks at Foundation. Hard workers, but I wanted something more than just settling.
Sounds like a good trade to me.
Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas. Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere. Brotherhood's always looking for good tech, if you find any.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still insecure, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin. Do not attempt to access the secure parts of this facility, civilian. We are watching you. If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now.
Bunch of stiffs around here.
Diddy. Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary. That is within the scope of Paladin Romani's directives. It takes more than just asking, of course. You would have to prove yourself. If you are sincere about wishing to join our ranks, you would have to earn the approval of the officers here, including me. Is that why you're here? Another hopeful dreaming of service to the Brotherhood. If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But, if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me. Go home. Let us take care of things here.
Got to be getting back to the farm soon.
Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate.
What the heck does ad victorium even mean?
This place goes sour and we're all in for it. Mark my words.
You should get that mutation treated, civilian, before it becomes a real problem.
I am a link in the chain that binds. And that is what keeps this order together.
Ooh, imagine the stuff you could smash in that power armor.
Wonder if this'll be enough to see those raiders gone.
Another nuke. We arrived in Appalachia.
This better be worth it.
Fortifications appear adequate, if rushed.
Hope this lot's true to their word.
Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think the bomb is a plaything?
Military-grade hardware, more common amongst the ones from California.
Hey, here comes trouble. I hope. Hey! Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns?
Kind of life wrapped up
You don't
in
look
that.
like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
The California members show no signs of infection.
Shin?
From outside.
He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright,
What is
shoot.
it now?
Got to be getting back to the farm soon.
What? Me? A raider? No. A little old me? Don't be silly.
Local
Nice
recruits
of
appear
you.
healthy,
Back to work,
if
so
underfed.
Get at it if you're gonna.
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that lacked Brotherhood oversight for so long.
Why not? Hit me.
Seals raiders gone.
Hey, you calling me a liar? I mean, I already told you. My friends and I just need them for self-defense. We'll pay good caps.
Speak or go away. I do not talk.
Yeah, whatever.
No meat approved. A perfect.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers. The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes? Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Knight Shin want to know?
Something I can do for you.
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations,
Make it quick.
they are as yet still in
My
too
bones
much
ain't getting
disarray.
any younger.
Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
This place is kind of a dump. Look what the rad roach dragged in.
Make it quick if you would.
Very
My
well.
bones ain't getting any
What did you
younger.
wish to know? Their hygiene standards are better than the lot at Crater, but no. I prefer to work in
You looking at
solitude.
something?
One day, perhaps, my research will be of benefit to them and all the other people of Appalachia. Very well, then. Perhaps we can be of
Something I
assistance
can
to
do
one
for
another,
you.
should our paths cross again. Did you wish
Well,
to...
now look at you. You with these steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Art Knapp. So, what's this Knight fella sent you for? A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too.
Hey, here comes
Well,
trouble.
I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these steel boys and girls
What the
to keep
heck
raiders
does
away
that
from my farm.
Victorium even mean?
Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
I imagine the Brotherhood would object to a collection of blood samples from all its members. Shame.
I'm not going anywhere just yet. Shoot.
Raiders come.
Could be.
We'll have to do something about them.
What is it now?
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show
You better have something useful to say to me. Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me?
Throwing nukes left and right. The people
The
of Appalachia
problem
think a bomb is a
is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now I'm a peaceful man. I really am.
Fortifications...
I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life.
service of the Brotherhood.
I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I'd go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Night Chin's training, weapons, and
Hey,
like this. We're gonna be invincible.
Thanks.
This place goes south.
I just needed someone to listen and take me seriously.
My words.
I hope you can convince them.
I have my eye on you.
I gave you a job to do. Unless you're done, get to it. Have you finished the task I gave you? Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview. No, we are not arms dealers. There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on. The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
This place is kind of a dump.
Then, you can peddle the snake oil somewhere else.
At Victoria.
The wasteland is full of people claiming to be scientists or doctors. They are rarely either, and usually cause more harm than good. Next report. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment.
Gausses, but if there's a gun that shoots those, I want it.
No kind of life wrapped up in metal.
That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next? Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here. You should get that mutation treated, civilian, before it becomes a real problem.
That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
In a base like this, we're gonna be invincible.
Be vigilant, outsider.
Fortifications appear adequate.
Well, I hope you convince the Brotherhood to make good.
All this concrete, place is like a tomb.
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance.
Wow.
Time here.
I
Where Appalachia's future will be decided.
gotta admit, I didn't really think you were gonna do that. Hey, sorry about being so high-headed earlier. It turns out you are right. I'm not used to that. Thanks. I'm gonna get back to the grind. I spent too much time here as is. And watch your back out there. And with these guys.
I am a link in the chain that binds.
The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined. We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Back again, huh? You talked to that military fella upstairs? Now that's mighty right of you. Whether they do or not is on them, but you got my thanks for your part in it. Well, I'll be moving along back to the farm soon. Stay out of trouble, you hear?
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
Make a racket,
Learning protection,
and I'll revoke
I have
your
everything
access
I need
privilege.
here.
I wonder what stories are hiding in the mountains out here.
If you're here to join up, you need to go through the proper channels. Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here?
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person. Someday.
Oh, a prospective initiate. The Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it?
Those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again?
Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
When do I get to go out and...
Any questions before we start? Great! Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put
Something
on
I can help
patrol
you
day
with?
and night? Order. Learning. Protection. I have everything I need here.
Here to lend a hand? Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up. lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. Here's one. This looks like what we need. Here's a document. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? Oh, I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. Looks like we've got company. Back at it! Stay away! Glad that's over with. Back at Interesting. Let's talk. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Technically true, since it shouldn't be accelerating itself at all. But misaligned is the answer I was looking for. Next, we have the release valve. That went. Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you earn my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. Take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do. thought of one more thing. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core? What was that? That doesn't sound good.
Hostile target.
We survived.
Hello. You truly inspire me.
Here we go.
Open your weapons and submit to authority.
Glad that's over with. Shit! You picked the wrong squad to mess with! We survived. Whew. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
world has...
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance.
I can do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Find, protect, and preserve.
It's impressive how much they've managed to rebuild here, in spite of the scorched plague.
I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
Oh. Oh. My back. Not as young as it used to be, Layla.
We have
Can't
to cut ourselves
spend all
free
day
from
hunched
America
over
to
a
rebuild
war table.
America. Take the old and forge it anew.
The recruits, night shifts, training, weapons, and a base like this.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, between this and the report I have from Night Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks? With the recommendations of Night Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership.
I am a
But
link in the
first,
chain that binds.
I need to see how you handle
That
yourself
is what
without
keeps us
direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind.
Another nuke.
I want you to clear it out.
Arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply.
We need to understand the past as well, or we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Another nuke?
Ad Victoriam.
Arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll...
Someone told me I had a few loose screws. I am still looking for those screws. You looking at me? How about you stop looking and start buying? Caps available in exchange for pillaged loot. Pillaged loot. Available in exchange for caps.
Huh? Whoa, whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Ha ha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk. Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them? Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
You gotta take me with you. I'm ready for this. I just know it. I'll be just like that Knight Shin who was here before. Of course. Them showing up is the most exciting thing that's happened to me in, like, ever. I know I sound like a kid asking for a treat, but I mean it. I'll do. Can you really get me in? Oh, of course. I'm sure they'll listen to you. I'll be a big help. Just you wait. But are you sure you want to take me? I don't want to talk you out of anything, but I'm not your only choice. I mean, the best choice, obviously. But... Awesome! Yes! Yes! You are not gonna regret this, I promise. I will be the best recruit ever. I'll get my things and meet you at Orwell Orchards. Don't worry, you go on ahead. I will be there. All right, you're here. Sorry for rushing in first, but I just couldn't wait. Whew, this basement is crazy, right? This has got to be the place. So, how are we doing this? Whew, calm. Yeah, no problem. Gonna fight a bunch of ghouls. Easy. Sorry, I'm just really excited. I won't let you down. Holy crap! Wow. Okay. I'm alive. That was intense. Oh, for sure. More than ever. Watching you fight was amazing. If they can teach me to be half as cool as you, it'll be the best. Is it weird if I've never felt this alive? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I don't think I've got any permanent injuries. You got it, boss. I'm gonna make you proud, don't worry. You, Mom, and Dad. Maybe even Colin. I'll see you there.
Building something big here. Don't get left behind.
We should spend less time.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate?
Appalachia's future will be decided.
So, that's why the Putnam boy showed up here. He's very enthusiastic. Nothing a little training and discipline can't mold. Looks like you've expanded our ranks by more than just yourself. Assuming he doesn't wash out. I like that initiative, soldier. Good work.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez.
You've not only met the challenges our officer set you, but you have gone above and beyond by bringing a new brother into our order. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward. I am a
unnecessary
link in
bloodshed.
the chain that binds. And that is what keeps this order together.
Everything makes sense now.
Ad Victoriam.
This is my place.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help.
Someone
A
returned
group
their
of
gun
Blood
to the
Eagle
wrong place
raiders
again.
are extorting the villagers
Do
and
I need to
taking
call
their
a seminar
supplies.
on this?
The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat. I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Tejas. Why didn't I see it before?
No, I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He's gonna love it.
Need to
Stay
have
on your toes. The wasteland is merciless.
Grow up.
You are a piece of scrap. That means I like you.
This is a nice place. Never was much of a builder myself.
told me I had a few loose screws. I am still looking for those screws.
It's just about time to eat. Watch the edges of me. Can we trust you? A rat toad couldn't jump all the way up here, right?
How's it going?
I wonder what everyone's doing today. What's that over there?
Last night, I dreamed I fell out of bed and straight to the forest floor. Oh, good thing our houses have walls.
Hello there, stranger. What can I do for you? Well, aren't you just the cutest Brotherhood member I've ever seen? My name is Jenny Brown, and I'm the mama hen of this little family here at the retreat. Lately, my kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her Blood Eagle Raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives. You should take some time to talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger that they can share with you, you know.
I thought this high ground was useful for hunting. But the local wildlife learned to watch out for us.
It's just about time to eat.
Right. Let me know if you need anything else, darling.
Is it true that strangler vines can grow out at night and wrap around you while you're sleeping? I should ask Miss Jenny.
Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now. I know that she's got numbers, and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes. They've been harassing our caravans. It's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people. I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have the supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off. Miss Jenny heard of all the people in Appalachia. Thought it'd be a good spot for some consistent trading opportunities. Came across all these abandoned tree houses, and it seemed like the perfect place to set up our little haven. It allows us to keep our independence while still making it easy to trade with the settlers. I believe in you. Give that dagger what she deserves.
Never thought I'd live in a treehouse. Never thought I'd find a real family, either.
I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse. Hope you're not afraid. Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you. I went out hunting shortly after one of her weekly collections, and tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout is. I lost their trail and wasn't able to get the exact location. But I do know they're somewhere to the southwest. If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn blood eagles are taking our food, water, stimpaks, everything. All in exchange for allowing us to keep our lives. Being high up in these trees makes me feel safe. Plus, everyone looks out for each other here.
It's
And
nice
we do what we can to make the best of it. If you could just help get rid of Dagger, we can go back to living in peace.
Miss Jenny brought us all together, and nothing will take us apart. I should make something sweet to
My
cheer
partner and I were holed up in a building when we heard some people come inside and start looking through the place. We were worried we would have to fight, but instead, Miss Jenny welcomed us into her group with open arms and offered us a place in the family. Please, help us give that dagger what she deserves. Hi.
It's just about time to eat.
Rat-tail couldn't jump all the way up here.
A rat-tug couldn't jump all the way up here, right? Need some new clothes. I'm getting really muddy. Hey, be careful not to fall.
Maybe I'll ask around, see if anyone needs help.
Sorry, no time to forgive any attitudes from us. We've got people going hungry here. I run the storehouse here and have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Her and those Blood Eagle raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's gotta be done about her. And I hope you're the one to do it. You go get that dagger. And bring me back my Instamash, please?
Is it true that strangler vines can grow out at night and wrap around you while you're asleep?
It's just about time to eat.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know us. We're peaceful people. We don't want to bother or be bothered. So, will you help us? Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful. Dagger and her lieutenants are dangerous folk.
Stop being a wimp.
kill you! I want to kill you!
Help me out for once.
Shooting! I'm shooting!
I can feel it. Something's close. Calm down. It's nothing, as usual. There ain't nothing good out here. Nothing nowhere. It's all shit.
What's wrong? You scared? Is this how you want to be remembered? Shadow. I should be the boss. I really should. Huh? Who goes there?
Kill or be killed. Exploit or be exploited.
Well, well, well. I see the Brotherhood has finally sent one of their pawns to retrieve my weapon.
Touchable.
Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, I'll allow you to say a few last words. Choose them carefully, kid. Fine by me. I'd rather let my guns do the talking.
Cylinder.
Yeah!
use a little sunshine.
Have you had a chance to pay Dagger a friendly visit?
The scorch of the ferals don't get you. Rats will.
Thank you so much, Sweet Pea. Because of you, my people will no longer go hungry. The Brotherhood has our support and our thanks.
Great. So now it's gonna be pouring down rain?
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
I have news from our patrol.
They must have seen something quite interesting for you to come to me about it.
Interesting is not the word. Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Knight Shin has it out for me.
Stay strong, friend. No telling what the next challenge will hold. The Scorched...
Go on, Shin.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, it's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible that they are more agreeable than the other raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the Initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat? Very unfortunate that things had to end that way, but at least the villagers are safe now.
Them, and likely many others. The world is better off with fewer blood eagles.
Don't speak so frivolously of human life, Knight. Is there anything else to report?
Take the old and forge it anew.
The Blood Eagles, too. Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. The Initiate made the right choice in bringing them back to us.
I hope the villagers have other means of defending themselves.
If we address the threat at its origin, there would be no need for them to defend themselves, which is exactly why we can't leave those weapons in raider hands.
Good work, Initiate. You're dismissed.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance.
Do you have any questions about your duties?
Cleaning duty again? I swear Knight Shin has it out for me.
Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
Running my own operation would involve this much paperwork.
Throwing nukes left
Keep
and
fighting
right.
out there.
Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
Everything makes sense now. This is my place. My mission.
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
These people are still hurling nukes at each other.
One day, I'll make night, then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
This is a nice place. Never was much of a builder myself.
Would you like to join my scavenger hunt? Today we're gathering unstable nuclear waste. Reminder, any attempted five-finger discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers. It's dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in groups. It's just dangerous out there. So stock up here. Reminder, any attempted 5-finger discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers.
Need to have Valdez take another look at my armor.
You're here. Good.
2,000 miles of
To
hiking
review the
seems
current
to be a
situation,
wear on it.
one of our patrols located a cache of dangerous weapons in a raider storeroom.
Anyone needs help with it.
Stolen Brotherhood weapons, no less. Your assignment is to secure the storeroom for the Brotherhood, and the weapons along with it. I'll put together a squad and meet you there. But given the situation, it's imperative you arrive there as soon as possible. Any questions, Initiate? One last thing. We need to confirm the weapon's source. I find it unlikely the raiders will be willing to talk until after we send them a very clear message. If any of them are still alive after that, we can question them. But priority one is securing the weapons they already have. That will be all. Dismissed.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take
If
the
I
old
don't
and
sleep,
forge to the new.
I should be able to get this list done.
Believe these people are still hurling nukes at me.
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Another nuke. He arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
The Elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person
I
someday.
need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it wrought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
See if anyone needs help with anything.
It's impressive how much they've managed to do this. Despite of the scorched earth.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Raiders are in trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
I can do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night? New recruits, Night Shin's training, weapons, and a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
Throwing nukes left and right. Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss. We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew. Order, learning, protection. I have everything I need here.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Another complaint. Shin's certainly winning us friends here.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Did the Brotherhood send you? Didn't know they were working with run-of-the-mill average wastelanders. Thought they wanted you strapped into one of those tin cans round the clock. It's wrong of me to judge by appearances, though. Why don't you introduce yourself? Just taking a nice stroll around the Toxic Valley. Stumbled upon a mysterious door, yeah? I can respect an adventurous spirit. What I can't respect is the full entourage of Brotherhood soldiers who just showed up behind you.
This vault and all material goods within are hereby under possession of the Brotherhood of Steel. This requisition will aid us in the preservation of technology and the protection of mankind. Your compliance will ensure your safety.
You know, I'm interested in hearing more about this protection of mankind business. I suppose killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay for the benefit this measly little vault will provide for us as a species. Is that it?
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety. Not that I'd expect a simple-minded brute to understand.
Resorting to name-calling already. I have to say, I'm disappointed. Thought I'd be able to speak to someone civilized from a big-shot organization like yours. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out? Or are your underpants in as tight of a bunch as Mr. Compliance over there? You do have a point. This place doesn't offer us any strategic leverage over the Brotherhood. If anything, you're gonna waste more resources protecting a place so far away from your home base. So then, it must be the weapons that are important to you. What's so special about these rocket launchers that a top-ranking member would come to collect them himself?
I don't know how you became aware of our internal hierarchy, but it's irrelevant to the situation. You will leave the weapons in the vault and disperse. Now.
How about you? Do you seriously take orders from this constipated suit of metal? Big words for someone who just barged in and claimed ownership of our storeroom. I suppose you don't have to follow the rules you apply to everyone else. Is that it? Because you have a righteous cause? That's fine. This story only adds fuel to our fire. We're heading back to Crater. This stash isn't worth it.
Not so fast. Tell us where you got those weapons from.
Ooh, sorry. I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know, you can come talk to me in Crater. Don't worry. If it's only one of you, we don't usually kill on sight. Now let us through.
We completed the first part of our mission. I can't say I agree with your methods. Talking things through gives the impression of a compromise. The Brotherhood doesn't compromise. We determine what needs to be done, and we do it. You did do the second part right, so I'll leave it at that. Moving forward, we still need to track down the weapon source. That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it out of him, but make sure you get it. Yes, it's dangerous, but not as dangerous as it would be to leave this thread hanging. Our duty as the Brotherhood is to preserve the future of mankind, to be relentless in our removal of threats, present and future. I wouldn't send you on this mission if I didn't think you were capable of coming back alive. This is your top priority. The longer we let these weapons spread, the more difficult it will be to track down all of them.
Greetings, Initiate.
Can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior.
I told you. And they're only gonna get more confident.
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
We'll have to discuss this later. We've got a visitor.
So, you really came? Huh. To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion. Life is just full of surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do for you, oh honorable emissary of steel? Oh, right! The weapons! After they got forcibly confiscated from us, I almost forgot about them. See, the thing is, you and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it back to them. So I prioritized a little bit. Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group of heavily armed tyrants. So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem, you can look somewhere else.
Use of that.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with people like the Brotherhood. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides, everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick around.
Hey, you. Don't leave yet. I've got something to say. Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested? I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know. Toodles.